He thinks he's powerful walking around with that dog, and everybody's worshiping. Look at all those crazed women behind him worshiping because they were at some meeting where he's walking around with a tech dog. That's not cool, folks. That thing will kill you if it's ordered to do so. The robots, and then get a picture of Bezos in a robot suit. Right? Jeff Bezos, type in, just Google Jeff Bezos in a robot suit. He actually came out during one of the tech conferences, literally like Krang in Ninja Turtles or something. Look at him. That's an actual picture. Look at this. And he was in a robot suit. He's power tripping. He thinks he's a god. He's a multi-billionaire. He thinks he's God's gift to humanity, even though he colludes with the government, steals your taxpayer money to cheat and destroy all his competition and create Amazon to be the absolute monopoly. Prances around with dog robots and comes out in a freaking monster robot suit. And this is the problem. These people are so weak that they know they can't stand up to another man. So they want to use technology as their force multiplier to rule over you. And this is the problem. This is a problem if people are weak from when they're young. Young kids who are weak and they're into tech and they're into computers and they don't do any physical exercise and they do not train, they become Satanists. They become evil. Because they're never humbled physically and they're never challenged to physically become stronger, which then actually makes you more honorable. If you have to train and do the discipline of making your body physically stronger, you have to work through so much pain. You have to work through so much. You have to discipline yourself. You have to endure tremendous pain. You have to, especially if you do combat arts, you have to lose and you have to be humble and you can't be on a high horse. I mean, I love that BJJ Cop, who's on Instagram, quoted, he retweeted something that said, jiu-jitsu and MMA, or real combat arts, reminds you that you're not special, that your neck will be choked, your arms will be crippled, your limbs will be crippled. It reminds you that you are not special. That's why Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and these kind of combat arts are really special, because they teach you that you are not special. They make you humble. This is, I'm not going to, in terms of the sports, there's nothing like combat arts, because these teach you that you're not special. They teach you that you can be humble. You're only human. And this is it's in that sense, out of all the sports, it's more like Christianity. Because Christianity teaches you, you're nothing special. You are a sinner. You're nothing special. God is not impressed with all your moral posturing and all the good deeds that you think you've done. God is not impressed. God is way greater than you. He is the architect of the universe. He's not impressed by what good works you think you've done. Isn't it? See? So in that sense, BJJ and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and combat arts, and that's why it's part of our Chinese culture, because it helps young people realize that they're not special, that they can be killed. They can be killed very easily. They're not super powerful, even though their video games make them believe that they are, even though their stupid Korean dramas make them feel that they're invincible. It's not true. They're so weak. They're so pathetic. Now, if you train, you'll become stronger. But as you become stronger, you'll become more humble and you'll respect other warriors. You'll respect the fact that you can be submitted. You can lose. You're humbled. You realize you're nothing special. But look at these bozos who just grow up on tech and then they think that they're amazing because of technology, like these Zuckerbergs and Bezos. Look at them. They just exude this arrogance, power-tripping evil. They've never been humbled by another person dominating them. And that's why they think it's a joke. They want to actually dominate other people because they think it's so easy. They can't do it physically, so they'll do it psychologically. They'll do it through algorithmic methods. They'll do it by government, you see. And it's really those kids who don't go through the passage, a rite of passage of being humbled by other strong warriors to understand and learn that there are consequences for behaving in a power-tripping way. If you are egotistical and delusional, you will have other alpha males that will come and humble you. This is what these elitists never learn. And that's, of course, their arrogance. And the more they try to depopulate, the more they try to rule over people, the more people will rebel and destroy them, which, of course, always their downfall, is their arrogance, because they live in a delusional state.